Have you ever questioned if you should be taking a vitamin D supplement or not? Vitamin D is a supplement that is taken all over the world by many people. It has been recommended by doctors to patients and is known to be very beneficial. Vitamin D supplements have been a topic of the news for some time now. It is made naturally where the skin is exposed to the sun, allowing us to receive plenty in the spring and summer time, but not exposed to much in the winter. Vitamin D is found in some foods, but not enough to get the recommended amount. These supplements are being portrayed as both helpful and non-helpful by many. The issue with knowing the truth of vitamin D supplements and if they are beneficial is the multiple news stories and the different views. I have 5 sources: BBC News, CNN News, The Guardian, Healthline, and Clinical Advisor, all with different views on the vitamin D supplement. BBC's News, What's the Truth on Vitamin D Pills? BBC News believes that vitamin D pills are beneficial to the human body. They go into detail explaining why we need them. Vitamin D helps to control the amount of calcium and phosphate in our bodies, which is needed for healthy bones, teeth, and muscles. In the spring and summer time, we receive this naturally through the sun. Through the winter time, we become less exposed to this, causing 1 in 5 people in the U.S. to become deficient. We do receive some through our food, but not enough to receive the 10 micrograms needed daily. Everyone over the age of 4 should be getting this daily intake, and if they are not need to look into taking the supplement, according to BBC News. CNN News, vitamin D supplements don't improve bone health, major study finds. According to CNN, vitamin D does not improve bone mineral density or prevent fractures or falls. They advise health professionals to stop recommending the supplement to their patients. The vitamin D is used by many in the winter months due to the association of a decreased risk in many conditions. A study was completed involving more than 53,000 people, most women over age 65. It was concluded in this study that vitamin D does not have meaningful effects on the bones, and there is little justification for taking them. J. Chris Gallagher of the Creighton University Medical Center in Omaha, Nebraska said, "The context for this analysis lies in the fact of many patients and doctors have been persuaded by various studies and social media that vitamin D is cure-all." The Guardian states that vitamin D supplements don't help bone health, major study concludes. Vitamin D supplements do nothing for the bone health, and the government should ditch its advice that everyone should take them throughout the winter months, according to the authors of the biggest review of the evidence ever carried out. Everybody needs vitamin D. The question is whether we should get it from supplements. It is made in the body naturally as a result of exposure to sunlight, which is why people living in the northern climates and those who cover up their skin have lower levels than they should. It is also contained in a small number of foods, such as cod, liver oil, egg yolk, and oily fish, including salmon and mackerel. Studies find that taking this supplement does not help your bones. Healthline states, "Can vitamin D help obese children lose weight?" Researchers presented data that showed extra vitamin D helps obese children lose weight as well as reduce other risks. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium so bones and teeth stay healthy. It is not something your body produces on its own, so it can be difficult to get enough from your diet. In 2011, 40% of adults in the U.S. were not receiving enough vitamin D. It was found that giving patients more vitamin D reduced body mass index and cholesterol compared to those who did not take it. Clinical Advisor claims that the risk for hypochloremia with recommended dose of vitamin D supplements. Researchers compare the rates of hypercholesterolemia and hypercalcemia in female patients taking daily dose of vitamin D. The patients were evaluated every 3 months. The researchers determined that the odds of developing hypercholesterolemia over time were 3.6 times greater in the high-dose vitamin D group. It is important when trying to get reliable information to review multiple media sources so you do not receive just one viewpoint on the subject. Throughout the many articles I've presented, the views on vitamin D supplements and their impacts on humans are various. It's important to view multiple sources to create the best understanding you can on a topic. The media has a way of viewing subjects and issues in different ways and responding both positively and negatively. It is not going to always be reliable information you're receiving, especially when taking it from one source. Doing your research on a topic can be very beneficial and more willing to give you reliable information.